welcome in this week. Okay, so hey, we are here. We're in the building.
What up? What up? We here. We here. We here. We here. Let me post it up real quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are here. The bad boy, the dating game. Your boy, the Dean. Everybody, what's up? How y'all guys doing? Everybody that's listening to the show, we appreciate all you guys. Like, subscribe, share. Also, if you have a question, please put a Q. And if you want to call in, the number is 833-859-8744. I'm here with the bad boy, the dating game.
What's going on with y'all, man?
I'm going to call you Mr. 8 o'clock. I'm fucking with you. Yeah, so guys, if y'all have a question, we got y'all, man. So yeah, what's going on with you, Lakar?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, just out here, just being me, just doing me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm good, man. I'm good. You know what I mean? What's going on with you?
Same old same, man. We just gonna kick it. We got Vegas less than a month now, and
Vegas is
less than a month, man. Yeah.
Coming up soon.
Absolutely, man. So everybody, we gonna kick it. So, there's something that bothers me because I know a lot of guys. It's just weird how the world is working, but I want to get your take on this because the title of the show is "Why Worshiping Women Can Be Detrimental to Your Game." Because it seems like the majority of males out there put women over themselves, and it's not. And if you look at the manospheres, and we shout out to our dog Zag. What's up, Zag, in the building? What's up, Zag?
What's going on, fam? What's good?
Yeah. So if you look at it, you think about so if we look at the seduction community, because you and I have been around when the seduction community came out. We're here where the manospheres have come out, the red pills come out, all the hypergamies, everything that you notice that these content creators are pushing is actually worship of women, because women are the common denominator to everything that these guys are doing, from pickup lines, from manipulation, from hate, and things like that. So what's your take on that, my brother?
Yeah, I would say, the thing that is funny to me, this is what happens most of the time. A lot of people confuse what we do, like you're saying, with like the pickup artists and all this other gimmicky shit. Like when they even talk about game, they talk about it in that sense. They keep talking about, the women and how to get the girl to feel this way about you and all that, which is that's fine. But at the same time, what happens is that a lot of that type of rhetoric goes into worshiping women. A lot of that type of rhetoric goes into you putting the woman on a pedestal, you trying to do whatever and say whatever and be whatever for the woman. Right. And so that's one side of the spectrum. But on the other side of the spectrum, a lot of guys be worshiping women because they be on these podcasts all day complaining about women. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's also a worship of women, because basically by you complaining about the woman, you're making it seem as if the woman is that important for you to even be complaining about. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what are we talking about here?
And they don't, and I think a lot of guys don't get it. And then, see, I think this is why they get mad at us, because worshiping the woman is like worshiping their mom, and it's probably they feel like we're talking bad about women. They think we're talking bad about women when other people are actually talking bad about women, but they feel like they've got to defend women by getting mad at us,
right?
Them how to get women without getting mad at women.
Exactly, because it's like, the problem with a lot of guys out there, unfortunately, and guys, call up 833-859-8744. The thing is that so many of these guys out here, right, they make women so important in their lives.
Yes.
So and then this is the thing, because they don't have game, women don't treat them how they want to be treated. Women don't come at them how they expect. So then what happens is that the guys get mad, and then they start hating on the women, or they start complaining about the women, which in turn makes the women be on their mind more and more. And all of this is going under the umbrella of worshiping the women. And so what happens is that when they keep doing this, they keep repelling the women, which makes them even more mad and upset about the women, which makes them talk even more shit. You see what I'm saying? And then they fucking, go to these YouTube channels that, that always shit on. It's funny. I was on a date once with this chick, and she, she's, we was talking whatever, and she was like, oh, she's like, oh, so what, what do you get into? Blah, 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 blah. What do you do and everything? I was like, yeah, I'm a coach. I coach, men, and I coach women on relationships, dating, the game, and all of that. And then she's like, this is the first thing she said. She said, wait a second, you're not like Kevin Samuels, are you?
Oh, shit.
So then she tells me how she went on a date with a guy, and the guy that she went on a date with was like this big Kevin Samuels fan, and he was talking about being a high value man and how this and that, blah, 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 right? So what happened is that this motherfucker, because he gravitated to all of that fucking, let me, blame the chick and talk about this and talk about that, right? He's in a situation with this woman. He don't even know how to fucking talk to a chick. He don't know how to get into a situation when it makes shit sexual. He don't know how to be an attractive guy. He's sitting there talking about Kevin Samuels on a date. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. I've had women say the same thing. They get on that thing and they sit around and say, are you a modern woman and things like that. And the thing that we try to get y'all to understand and been really to y'all would wake up is that the worship of women is so great. Again, they will go overseas for a woman.
Right.
They will change their clothes for a woman. They will change their names for a woman. They will get degrees for a woman. They will go to the gym and work out for a woman. Mm-hmm. They will buy them. They will do everything they can. But what is it about the woman? Again, we don't bash women. Isn't that we don't bash women? But what is it? Even the woman creates fears in these young men, anxiety in these young men, where not only do it's weird, they worship the woman on one side, but then they are scared of the woman on the other side. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Right.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you guys out there understand that you got to think about what are you doing in these situations, and is what you're doing, is it you worshiping women? So a lot of times you might be actually worshiping women and not realize it. You see what I'm saying? And so, for example, if you're chasing after a woman who's basically showing you that she's not really trying to make nothing happen with you, or she's giving you the runaround, you're worshiping her by chasing her. You see what I'm saying? If you're in a situation where you are, buying a woman a bunch of gifts and, asking her, hey, where do you want to go to eat? Where do you want to go out to dinner? I want to take you out to dinner. I want to get to know you by taking you out to dinner. And what's your favorite restaurant? Doing all this other extra shit. You're doing all these things for her. You're worshiping the woman, right? Yeah. What happens is that the woman, if anybody's going to be worshiping, she should be worshiping you. This is why you have to become that type of guy who she sees as the type of guy who's on point, so that she will actually go in your direction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that and Lucario, that's the reason why they don't understand game. You know what I mean? It's the reason why they get upset at us when we're telling you. They're like, well, there's no such thing as game. Women are always been changing, and the times have changed. Y'all don't understand. Women are different now. Where like they were different from where they were back then. But wait a second. You never lived back then. So how the fuck do you know what they were back then? It doesn't make any sense. But this is why it hurts your game, because your game should be the communication to yourself and have an understanding. Like you said, Lacar, you always say the truth is inside of you.
Right.
It has nothing to do with women. But when you bring a woman in your wheelhouse, if you bring a woman in, and again, listen, I'm not saying women are poisonous or virus or bad for you. What I'm saying is as a man, a woman has no place in the game. She will never have a place in there. And yet, as long as they make it about the woman, they will never, ever actually have game. What say you, Lucario, on that, brother?
Right. And I think one of the biggest things is I want guys to understand when we say the game isn't about women. This is what confuses most guys, right? Is that we keep trying to reiterate to y'all is that when you make it about women, right? You're not really about the game. You're about her. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the game is about you, because it's about you understanding what you want. And then because you understand what you want, then you create a life that gives you exactly that. So you create that structure. So the woman is supposed to be part of that structure. You put her into the situation, right? So the structure is not built upon the woman. The structure is already built, and then you fit her into the structure. That's what it is. It's like, again, I always use the example of the companies. Like, look, if you own, a department store, you own a chain of department stores. Your department stores already have a protocol. They have a mission. They have a certain brand. They have all these things.
Yes.
Then you hire employees to be part of that company. You see what I'm saying? And so they fit into the company. So the company isn't about any particular employee working there, because the employees can come, they'll be in and out. You might have to fire some, rehire some, hire some, whatever it is, right? And so what happens is that the game is about that company. It's about that institution. It's about that structure. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what we try to get you guys to understand. When you have a standard, when you stand on shit, when you're about what you're about, what you do is you find women who fit under the structure. If they do not fit under the structure, then you do not fuck with them. The problem with a lot of you guys out here nowadays is that you don't have a structure. Women come into a situation, they're dealing with you. You're just out there, you know what I'm saying? Just all over the place. And then they come in and then they impose their agenda on your situation. And then you just take it because you want some pussy. It's terrible.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess that's the biggest problem. A lot of people who don't understand game, they get upset and they like, okay, well, Lucario, Steve, well, you got to show us your receipts. You got to prove this and you got to prove that, right? Okay, here's the craziest thing. They tell us we have to prove ourselves to them, but they never go to the woman and say, you have to prove yourself to me.
That's the fact. That's the fact.
Lucario, Steve, show us your receipts. You ain't got no game. Show us your receipts. Show us this. Show us that. Do this thing. And then when they get with a woman, they never challenge the woman and say, well, then you got to show me why you're worth my time. You got to show me why you're worth my attention. You got to show me why I should give you some dick right now. They never, ever do that. Lucario would say you, my brother.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. Because see, again, and it's the same thing where, like, for example, when the guys call in or they, you got the haters that come through and talk shit.
Yes.
It's like, okay, well, where's that energy you got when it comes to you being assertive with a woman? Where, you know what I'm saying? Like, where's that energy at? Like, you scared to approach the woman, but you ain't scared to get on the phone and talk shit, right? So, like, what's going on? So their energy is misplaced.
Yes.
They wonder why because imagine this. Imagine you're supposed to be a man and you scared of a woman. That's crazy. Like, if you think about that, like, dudes are scared to say what they want to say to a woman. Dudes are scared to be upfront with a woman. You understand? Crazy to me. Because, like, what is she going to do to you? She going to say no? She going to say, I'm not interested? Okay, so? But see, the problem is that when you worship women, you're looking for women to tell you who you are. That's why they scared of women, because most guys want a woman to accept them so that they can feel like they're valuable. They're like, well, if she don't think I'm, cute, or if she don't like me, then that must mean I suck. That must mean that I'm not good enough. And then they carry that energy to the next situation. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's absolutely terrible, because what they're not looking at the factors that play that are stake in this thing, and they don't understand that influence is everything. And unfortunately, what you and I teach them is that influence comes from the way you and I show them things that they've never seen before. I'm a proponent, and you're a proponent of these guys opening their eyes and seeing things and realizing and visualizing, and they don't know themselves the way they should know themselves. They have no idea of how one should operate under the construct of game, because they think we're just telling them to lie lie and gimmicky. Right. See, with Lucario, since I've known Lucario's known me, and since we've both been doing this for decades now, we always try to get these young men to become an unrecognizable version of themselves.
Right.
So basically, they don't even know what they're going to become because they are with the state they're in right now. They feel they're always losing. Number one, Lucario. Number two, they're worshiping women. So we're coming in saying, let's eliminate the worship of women. Let's go ahead and unlearn what you have learned through all the content creators and all the jabble and babble and all that stuff. And through game, you will become unrecognizable to the person in the mirror. And once you become unrecognizable to yourself, then you know you're on your way to becoming a man in the game, because the only way you can be in the game is not even know who that guy in the mirror is, Lucario.
Mm-hmm. That's real shit. You know, it's you know, I think it's funny sometimes because, you know, what kind of, it's kind of sad to me because I feel like a lot of these guys have potential, but because this is the thing, they think they know, but they don't know. And so what happens is because they think they know, then they continue to do the shit that they've been doing.
Yes.
And continue to get the results that they're getting. And then what they'll do is they'll point the finger at the woman and say, well, the reason why the reason why I'm not getting what I want is because these women, these modern women out here are fucked up. And that's why we can't, you know, I can't get shit popping because this, and that. And that's why I got to go overseas because this, and that. So you guys have to understand that the thing is that if you want to understand the game, you want to understand yourself, what happens is that you have to stop worshiping the woman.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if you worship the woman, it's just going to be a continuous cycle of you worshiping her, she's shitting on you, you mad at her, which is again worshiping her, and then you can't take her off your mind because you keep thinking. See, you got to understand something. Whether you are sending negative energy or positive energy, you're still sending energy to the chick. So you're still thinking about her. You're still worried about her. You're still upset about her. You're in a situation where you're getting triggered by how she's interacting with you. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that the reason why that keeps happening is because you don't understand yourself and you're looking towards her to tell you who you are. This is why, again, there's no reason why you should be worried that a chick flaked. There's no reason why you should be worried about if a chick don't want to see you anymore. But a lot of these modern males, what they'll do is they'll cry, they'll bitch, they'll moan, they'll stalk a chick, they'll fucking be hitting her up like 10 times in a row, and the chick didn't even respond to him and all this other shit. And he's chasing a woman, begging her to be with him. You know, he's sitting there mad that she didn't call him back, all this other extra shit. And that's because you don't understand and value yourself. When you value yourself, none of that shit is going to be an issue. And that makes you more attractive. And that makes women want to fuck with you. The problem is y'all are on the opposite end of the spectrum. You're worshiping her, which means you're chasing her, which means she sees you as unattractive. And that's why you're in the situation you're in.
Yeah, and guys, if you have a question, please put a Q in there. If you want to call in the line, the note lines are open. And as we're saying, you see that we want you guys, when you take the woman out of the element and you just look to yourself and take the full responsibility that, you know what, I believe in the decisions that I make, and not only believe in the decisions that I make, I can communicate myself to a woman without forcing myself on a woman. You guys out here are too busy forcing yourself on the thing that you worship on one end, the other thing that you fear on the other end. And it's hard to become extremely independent in your thoughts and in your actions when you are looking at, okay, what do I have to say to get her to fill in the blank? Like me, be interested in me, want to sleep with me, go out with me, call me, text me, or whatever you think. You're thinking the wrong way, because a man doesn't say, what do I have to do? I'm just going to do whatever I want to do, and whatever the fuck happens after that moment, I don't give a fuck. But once she realizes you don't give a fuck, she's going to start giving a fuck, because she's going to wonder, out of all these guys that are trying to fuck me, why is this guy being such an asshole and a dick? We got a question right here from Joe Lucario.
Shout out to Joe Black. Said, how do you turn that worship off when that's been all you're used to doing? So basically what it is this, right? Is that, okay, see, you got to know how well, first of all, this is the thing. You have to have an understanding that what you want and what you're doing and your mission, your program is the most important thing. That's number one. So everything falls under that, right? Then what happens is that all you do is that you look at the value of the interactions with the women as valuable or not valuable based on if she's about your program or not. You see what I'm saying? So the way that the worship turns off is that you go from worshiping them to worshiping yourself. So when you worship yourself, you say, damn, well, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. This is the type of things that I want to happen. So you're so focused on yourself that you don't even have time, space, or energy to worship the woman. So what happens is that everything you're doing is about you, because even the interaction you're dealing with the woman with is about you. So if you say I want A, B, and C, and she says yes, I'm down with A, B, and C, then you deal with that woman, and therefore she's on your program, on your timeline, in your structure. So therefore the worshiping is gone of her, and it's already translated or transformed to you. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And here's the thing, Joe. It's a great question, but Joe, you're missing the whole thing, and that's what we were trying to tell you, Joe. You're not a student of the game. You're just bird watching. Because as I said before, once you become a student, you're gonna become an unrecognizable version of yourself. What does that mean? It means once you're a student of the game, when you're under Lucario, when you're under myself, you're gonna have a deep sense of this weird thing called empowerment. It is an inner strength and an inner sexual confidence that will always carry you forward through no matter what happens. It means mustering up the ability to handle things, breaking free from anything that you feel that have used to hold you back or emotionally make you feel powerless. So it's not a thing of the how. The question is, why are you not a student, and why are you not under somebody's wheelhouse to learn game? Astro has a question right here, sir.
Does Mr. Lucario, you say approach 25 women a day, but what if the majority of the women you encounter don't catch your attention? So are you saying the majority of the women that you encounter you're not attracted to? I think that's what you're saying. So this is what I'm saying. When I say 25 women a day, that is in all situations. That means out in the street, at the coffee shop, at the bar, online, on Instagram, Facebook. If you can't find 25 women that you find attractive out of all of that, this might be you.
Yes.
You
yes.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. That might be you. So that's what I'm saying. Like, exhaust all options. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, okay. All right, watch this, Astro, and I'm gonna say this with love. The thing is the reason why women don't catch your attention or see you as somebody, because you don't even catch your own attention. You don't even believe in yourself, Astro, because you don't even have a plan or a program or understanding of how you communicate to yourself to communicate to a woman. See, yes, Lucario's telling you to approach 25 women, but without a program, without structure, without understanding, without having the kind of mental toughness to bring to every situation, meaning having the ability to be decisive and be deliberate in everything you do. You are not that guy, because as soon as you see a woman, we all know, and let's be honest, that you will say, wow, she's so beautiful. What am I going to say to her? Oh my God, she's so sexy. What am I going to do? So Astro, you know that you're in a boat, self-sabotage yourself, poking holes in your own boat. And then you want to ask us, why is my boat sinking? So, because the thing about the game that you don't understand, whether it is 25, 55 or 105 fucking women that turn us down and say no, we don't give a fuck, because we're giving them the opportunity to be with us. So that is why you got to learn games, sir. Lucario, you got it, brother. Got another question.
Another thing I'll say real quick about that is this. A lot of y'all need to have more experience with women to really figure out the type of chicks y'all like, because let me explain something to y'all. Most of y'all don't even know the type of women y'all like. y'all or interested in. Y'all think y'all like certain women because y'all, people told y'all the Instagram model was the baddie and you're supposed to want her and that, oh, she looked good. That's all cool. That's cool surface level shit. But what happens is when you start to interact with a lot of different women, you start to have sex with a lot of different women. A lot of different women are interacting with you, giving you shit, buying you shit, doing all this other stuff. What happens is that you start to understand or know different types of women, the different types of vibes. So the fact is, like I said, if you can't find 25 chicks that meet that criteria, that's because you don't really understand women and you don't understand what you're really interested in because you haven't put yourself out there to even know. It's like, for example, if I only ate pizza or somebody only showed me pizza every day and they said, yo, pizza's the shit. That's the one, that's what you should eat and that's the shit because pizza's the best food ever. But then I don't know about fucking, hamburgers, French fries, cereal, salad. I don't know about all of these other things. I've never experienced these things. So once I experience these things, I say, wait a second, I like pizza, but I also like hamburgers. I also like salad. I also like, you see what I mean? So y'all haven't actually been with women to know what the fuck y'all like. Do you see what I'm saying? That's the issue with a lot of dudes. It's crazy.
Here's a question right here, Lucario.
It says, what does worshiping yourself look like for a man with game? Well, the thing is, it's just really understanding what you want, understanding who you are, understanding what you like. So understanding the direction you're going in. You see what I mean? That's all it is.
Yeah, it's not what is. I always tell guys, it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's not. Again, there's every tornado or hurricane has a clean side and a dirty side. So it's guys, it's not what it's cracked up to be. It's not just you fucking a bunch of women. What it's like is waking up every morning knowing that you're the baddest motherfucker on earth to yourself. It's just looking at you in the mirror saying, God damn, man. I mean, just rubbing the side of your chin, be like, man, you just a bad motherfucker. Hey, who the fuck are you then? But then the dirty side is when you grab your phone, you're going to have good morning. Hey, baby. Good morning. Good morning. Baby. I miss you. I think about you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So then you're going to have to, I tell them, Carl, you're going to have to choose at least 4 or 5 out of the 10 or 15 to talk to, because once you reply to them, unlike you guys, they're waiting for your reply. So they're going to reply back. Can I see you today? Can I have lunch with you? Can I see you later on tonight? Can I cook for you? Can we see each other this weekend? So it's a whole different side when it's just so many things and so many elements that go into this. It's just a thing of it's oh my God, it's not that we're lonely, but it's a lonely feeling when you know that women because a lot of guys think we're weird when we tell them that women buy us stuff and want to spend time with us and want to cook for us and want to fuck with us. It sounds really weird to a lot of people, right? But it's very lonely, gentlemen. I'm telling you, it's a very lonely life because for your first time, you're going to be separate from all your loser ass friends. Right. So how are you going to be able to talk to your friends about all the women that are hitting you up? Because everybody, your friends, if you look at your friends right now, their problems are, well, I talked to this girl, hopefully she'll call me and all this other stuff. All right, we got to call. But our problem is, wait, hold on. No, we'll get to that in a second. Let's get to 502. 502, did you have a question, sir?
Yeah. What's up? Good afternoon, Steve and Lucario.
Yeah, what's your name? What's your name, brother, and where you calling from?
It's Phoenix. I'm calling from Louisville.
Okay, what's going on, sir? How can we help you, brother?
Yeah, just in a question of what Lucario had just said a few minutes ago about you may be worshiping women but not even know it. Mm-hmm. So I was wondering, okay, if you see a woman, you're like, okay, I'd like to hit that, and it goes down how you want it. Everything goes down, you hit that, and you feel a sense of accomplishment after that. Is that sense of accomplishment coming from the worship of the woman?
Well, okay. All right, watch this. Well, first off, hey, I'll be in Louisville next week. I'll be out there next week. My daughter, who's going to be a doctor at Baylor, she's graduating something over there. So I got to fly out there for a few days. But no.
Oh, really? Okay.
Here's the thing, big dog. Listen, okay. When you grab your keys in the morning, do you feel that as accomplishment? When you open the door, is that an accomplishment? Turn on the light switch, is that an accomplishment? Or grab your remote control?
No.
It's an expectation. So you know you can do it, you get it, and you just move on. But when you make an accomplishment, that tells a lot about you not getting a lot of it. If you get a lot of it, you're not going to think about it at all. But if you're not getting any of it at all and you do get some, you're going to be like, yes, I got some. What say you, Lucario?
Right. Because basically what it is that it's something that should be normal. Like it should be something that's like an everyday thing. So what happens is that when you look at it in the sense of damn, well, I feel like it's in a sense of accomplishment, that low key is worshiping the woman. Because what happens is that you're making the interaction that you had with her, right, make you feel like you accomplished something because of the situation with her. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you was to say, for example, right, if you was to say, like, I am scared to approach women, right, and then I mustered up the courage to approach a woman, right? And then, things transpired and then you say, man, I feel accomplished because I got over my fear. Then that's different. You feel what I'm saying? Versus you feeling accomplished because you fucked the chick. You feel what I'm saying? Because then it's like you're making it about the chick versus making it about you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, caller, let me ask you a question. What did you accomplish that you feel high about? What was the accomplishment?
Well, the fact that I didn't go in blindly or nothing. I actually had a plan. I actually told the woman what I wanted to do. She did what I wanted her to do, but not just on the sex. Like I had her come through, bring a particular bottle of alcohol that I wanted. We had one drink, and it went down.
Good.
So,
no, I'm saying that's good, but it's. For right now, it's going to feel like an accomplishment because you're not used to doing what you're doing right now. This is another version of you. So once you start to continue to keep doing it, it's going to be like an everyday thing, like breathing. You know what I mean? It's like, we're breathing right now. And sometimes you don't even think that you're breathing until someone says you're breathing. Then you start thinking about breathing. You know what I mean? So it's light bulb on, right? Exact thing. You don't have to pat yourself on the back when they are down. Matter of fact, you should be harder on yourself when they're down versus when you don't get it. Because in my world, I'm so fucking arrogant and so goddamn conceited that when I get her, I'm still pissed because I felt that I should have got her faster. I'm saying, fuck. Why the fuck? Why did it take me 15 moves versus 12 moves? See that? I don't look at the accomplishment. I look at, man, you fucked up somewhere. You got to do better. But you know what I'm saying? That's the mindset you got to have of always pushing yourself, because when you have an accomplishment or you feel an accomplishment, this is why Lakara and I don't see it like that. You have just put a roof over your head. You have just reached the top of your mountain, and that's why you will never learn game until you stop looking at getting pussy as an accomplishment, and it's just a perk that comes along in your life, Lucario.
Right. You just gotta, you want to get it to the point where it's just it's like a normal everyday fucking thing that you're doing. So and see that, and that's the thing that actually makes you attract more women, because you interact with women, approach them, talk to them like it's something that is normal that you do. And this is why women fuck with guys who have, like, women like men who got other women, because what it says to them is, this guy knows what the fuck he's doing. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Never ever assume that women don't like guys that don't. Okay, the reason why women like men who have women is because if you don't have women, she's going to say, wait a second, what the fuck is wrong with him? All these women out here, are you telling me you don't have one, two, you don't have anything? So she's saying if you don't have anybody, I don't want to be the first one, or they're going to talk to you enough and say, oh, I see why He doesn't have women. So the more women you have on your roster, the more women gonna come to you. And women don't ever want to admit that. They love the challenge of trying to be the number one thing in your fucking world. They love to say, oh, fuck. Let me give you an example. You have two girls like in elementary school, right? They have slumber parties. They put posters on their wall and all that stuff. They prank call boys. But the day that the both of them like the same boy, one of them bitches is going to fucking tear that other bitch down by creating gossip and rumors and all the other stuff. Because women are very fucking competitive when it comes to men, caller.
Okay, I see. So then how do you, say, it just becomes something you do like your everyday life, say, I would say an example like eating, you don't get excited when you eat a chicken sandwich or something, that's what you eat.
Yes.
So then how do you ever, when some excitement ever come in, how do you keep it from being mundane then? It's just when it comes to just women, you're just like, or there's no type of excitement or nothing.
Okay, the excitement comes in the challenge and of the mental gym, okay? So to build muscle, you need restraint, right? You need something that's stronger, that's more force, more weight, right? To build the muscle, right? Okay. So in the game, the excitement is challenging yourself to make it more difficult to just, Lucario and I, it's very easy for Lucario and I just go up, talk to a woman and get some pussy. But what fun is that? Right. How am I challenging myself? That's why I always say, if she has 1 million guys that are after her, I want to be 1,000,001. I want to be at the end of the line. I want to be the last motherfucker. I want the pits, the fire, the flames. I want the walls to come up. I want all the challenges because she's not my challenge. I'm challenging myself to better myself, to be a better man mentally. See, you'll understand this, though. The more you get pussy, you're gonna get bored, because that's why we when I was out there in the clubs, if myself, Lucario, 50, Miles, Zag, and Taekwondo were at a club like my boys were, it wouldn't be a competition because it's all easy for us to get pussy. So what we did was we created this thing called the rejection game. So we would go to the club and see who could get rejected the most. Not who get the most numbers, because we wanted to challenge ourselves. That means we walk up to women and say, hey, what's up, baby? Let's go over and let's fuck right. We would try to say whatever we could say to get the woman to reject us. But because we had game, they didn't take it as creepy. They were just, oh, you crazy, you funny, and they laugh and all that shit. So it's actually challenging yourself and not just walking in a straight line. Put up difficulties, because that's how you're going to grow, just like adding weights. Lucario, would say you, brother.
Yeah, the thing is that, what happens is that there are other challenges that go along with the situation that make it fun, that make it interesting. Because again, remember, this is the thing. This is why we say the game is not about women, because all you're really doing is the women, like Steve says a lot. He says women are perk or whatever, right? And I'll say that the women are there for you to bounce off of, to come back to yourself. You understand? Like, so, you see what I mean? So that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Yeah. Right. So what happens? Like, I'll give you a perfect example, right? See, check. Right, when I was first with my wife, right? And we were, we do our non-monogamous thing, right? So the non-monogamy, first of all, was a challenge. Like, okay, well, let's do this non-monogamy shit, right? Can I challenge myself to have a wife, but also hook up with other women and also maintain my relationship with my wife? Can I go through the challenge of being with women on a consistent basis and having a girlfriend now and a wife? Can I maintain the challenge of having a wife, having a girlfriend, being non-monogamous, fucking with other women, and being okay with her fucking with other dudes? Can I maintain that challenge? You see what I'm saying? Whereas, for example, for most niggas, if their girl leaves, they will cry themselves to sleep every fucking night and then they're trying to delete themselves, right? And that's because they haven't challenged themselves as men. They haven't put themselves through certain things because they never really took the game seriously. Whereas if my girl leaves, she just leave, and then I just move on because I'm at a different level of mindset, and I'm at a different level of the game because I challenge myself. You see what I'm saying? And so the problem is a lot of guys don't like to challenge themselves because 1, they're ignorant, and 2, they think they don't need to, and 3, they think they know everything. And so this is why they stay on that same level. This is why we saying, listen, the pussy ain't nothing. Is this chick buying you shit? Is this chick investing in you? Is this chick being consistent with you? Is she following your program? Those that are, you know what I'm saying, higher level shit.
Yeah. That shit.
Talk about.
Yeah.
That's why when I hear dudes talk, all this regular shit, I'll be like, see, you're just not at a certain level of the game. And it's just like, okay, that's cool. But if a nigga's still worried about approaching a chick, then you know what I'm saying? That's already, that's an issue. You see what I mean?
Right. So Carter, think about it like this, Louisville. The thing is that this is why game is so important. Because right now, the majority of you guys, your reality is a lie. Your beliefs are not everything you believe. Unfortunately, you think is a fucking fact, or you have a content creator force you to think their beliefs are facts. But the problem is your deeply ingrained beliefs can be mistaken as facts, but they're nothing more than conclusions that you have drawn from your experiences, and that's where you go wrong. See, what happened with Lucario, okay, everything Lucario is saying is because Lucario believes in himself and his beliefs serve him. And he created a program that serves him. And he found a woman that served him. He has a girlfriend that serves him. He has other women that serve. See, the key word is serving him, because that's what his deeply beliefs believe in. But if you don't believe in yourself, then you're going to automatically serve the woman when you don't, like, just like when you were happy that you got some pussy, you kind of serve the woman. She was watch this, big dog. See, it'd be one thing. Okay, after you got done fucking, what happened? Well, okay, when's the last time? Have you seen her again after that?
Yeah, I've seen her 2 more times.
Okay. Where did y'all just go out or anything, or what did y'all do?
Nah, she just came over. She just came over the house.
Right, two more times. So here's the problem. See, if you at 1950 hitting the bottom mentally, right? She would have been like, baby, look, hey, can I see you? I want to cook for you. I need to know when your birthday is. I want to know what your favorite football team, what your favorite color is. Do you like to wear jewelry? What do you? I need to know these things, because in order to get your time, I've got to contribute, not with my pussy. See, people don't even understand how deep I don't contribute with my pussy, because your pussy ain't special. I've got to do a little bit more, because now I see that he has other women, and I want some of that dick. I want some of his time, and I just can't get it rolling up with my ass and titties. So I've got to find a way to serve him and show him that I'm worth his time. Lucario would say, you brother.
Right. That's real shit. And see, just at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, is that when it comes to this whole thing, it's really about, like, focus on you 100%. I think the problem is, see, a lot of guys, they take the focus off themselves and they put it into the woman. Yeah. And this is where they be fucking up a lot of times, because what happens is that you're supposed to focus on you, the woman's supposed to focus on you. That's how it's supposed to work. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the problem, is that guys are focusing on the woman, and then the woman is focusing on herself. So they have it backwards. And then this is where women end up disrespecting guys, because she realizes that the guy ain't about shit, because she wants to focus on him, but he's busy focusing on her. So how is she going to how is she focusing on him, focusing on her? That don't work. Because all she's going to recognize is, damn, this dude is just focusing on me. But I'm trying to find a man that I can follow. So she can't follow a man if the man is focusing on her. It don't make no sense.
So it's like two magnets with the same polarity. They're just going to push away from each other.
Exactly.
Yes,
right.
sir. Yes, sir.
Right. That's what it's about.
Okay.
All right. So you have any other questions, my brother?
Well, yeah. Well, I had also
sure. Go
just
ahead.
on another side note. I know if y'all could
go ahead. What's up?
maybe do a show suggestion because it was right before I called in. I think y'all had somebody Astro or something say something about how he was going out and he couldn't find any women he was attracted to or whatever. Could you all maybe do a show on if you're just trying to hook up, don't be that damn picky?
Well, no, you got it. No, you got okay. All right, this is where you're fucking up. I always tell my clients to watch 1,000 Words with Eddie Murphy. Have you ever seen that?
It's a shitty, I got it queued though, because I've heard you mention it before.
It's a shitty movie, but there's some relevance to that. What I'm about to tell you. See, as a man, every word, every move, and every thought is important. And you have to be picky because you should feel that you're like what Pulp Fiction, remember when they opened the briefcase, it was lighting up? You should feel that same way about your dick. You should say, my dick is so fucking special that I'm just not going to give it away just to give it away to somebody that's not even worthy of my time, my attention. So you've got to be picky because your dick and you should be so fucking special. You just don't give it away for free, man. You can't, you listen, you got to have a love and admiration to yourself to say, you can't get this dick. You're okay to hang out with, but you ain't good enough to suck on. You can't even cut my grass type thing. And just because a woman wants to give, now understand this. Now. I can't speak on Lucario, but I'll give you a little bit. Okay, so we're going to Vegas in next month, right? So I have a lot of, allegedly, rumor, I got women that want to like hang out in Vegas. I mean, hang out, yeah. So what I'm saying to some of them, several, more than one, no, you're not worth. You're not worth my. I don't want to waste my time with you. You are not. And listen, we're cool. I like the naked pictures, all that. That's cool. But if I'm out there and I'm gonna fuck with someone, I'm not gonna fuck with you. And I'm not trying to be mean to her. I'm not trying to break her down. But I value my dick way too much just to give it away, just because someone wants to give me some pussy. Lucario, what say you, man?
Yeah, so wait, so Carlo, what was your question again? You said Well,
no, I was just saying, like, maybe if you could do a show suggestion, because I think not just on your show, like even people that I interact with in life or, be at work, guys it's like they're so damn picky when they just want to randomly hook up. And I'm kind of like, okay,
I remember saying, so like
when I was going to the club, you seen a woman, she was headable, she was fuckable or whatever.
Right. Well, usually what happens is this.
No more. Now dudes is like, a chick's got to be a wife for them to hook up or something.
Right. Yeah, that's a bunch of bullshit. What usually happens is, see, this is the thing. Most of these dudes, really what they doing is they don't actually want to hook up. You understand? They don't actually want to, have some casual sex and have fun. They're low key looking for the perfect woman because they want to wife a chick. That's what they really want to happen. So these dudes are the same type of dudes that they want to fuck with a certain girl, not just to have some fun, but they want to actually lock her down immediately. That's what these niggas plans is. That's right. So that's why they're like, oh, well, I gotta find, this type of girl and blah. I'm not finding, because what they're essentially saying is, they want to find this woman who physically looks a certain way, and then hopefully I'll make that my girl. That's really what it's about for a lot of these dudes. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of these dudes, they're actually more emotionally or get more emotionally attached to sex than women. They'll fuck a chick and then they'll start stalking her, texting her all day. You understand? Talking about, where's this going? What does this mean? They have that type of vibe. Like they really want to lock the shit down because they're so concerned with that. So the thing is that they're looking for specific types of women because that's the main thing. And or what'll happen is they're looking for women to feed their ego. So they're like, well, I want her to look this certain particular way so that if I was able to have sex with this woman who looks this particular way, then I could feel like I'm somebody. I could feel like I'm the man. That's what happens with a lot of these dudes too.
Oh, okay. So they're not going out with just the mindset of, all right, look, I'm just looking, whatever's got a fat ass, looking for some head, whatever. they ain't going out with that. They're going out with like an actual, this is a woman. I'm looking for a woman I want to be with, or a woman that I can brag about or something like that.
Right. Yeah. They don't know how to fucking, because a lot of these dudes, you got to understand something. This comes with the title. They're worshiping the woman. That's why they're putting the woman on the pedestal. Because see, this is the thing. When we talk about being picky, it's not about being picky about, oh, this girl looks this way. It's about being picky about, listen, you got to be the type of chick who follows my fucking lead. You got to be the type of chick who's going to cooperate. You got to be the type of chick that ain't going to give me no fucking lip and resistance. You got to be the type of chick that's going to basically be on my program. That's what we talk about being picky. Because you see what I'm saying? So you got to be picky in that sense of you have to earn the dick still. You have to basically be on my timeline, on my program in order to get any piece of me. You see what I'm saying?
So Caller,
okay.
Caller, watch how it gets harder. So what happens if you have two motherfucking women that's doing everything you say and they're contributing and doing it? So which one do you pick? Right. So what do you do then? When both of them say, okay, well, your birthday's coming up and I wanna cook for you tonight and wake up in the morning and your birthday morning. And you got two of them women that say they want to do that. Which one do you pick, Caller? Who do you pick?
The one that's been consistent.
But what if they've both been consistent? I'm saying if they've both been consistent and they're busting their asses, which one do you pick?
The one that's been around the longest.
What if they
seniority based?
Okay, okay, but that's cool. That's good. Okay, but that's what I'm saying. So then, what do you say to the other one when you fuck that A woman? What do you tell the B woman? What do you tell her?
That she can get it on another day.
All right, but see what I'm saying? That's the worth and value Lucario's saying. Right. See, we're just not. I'm saying that you're in the grocery store and shit looking through some cereal, and then you get a buzz saying, "Can you come over and fuck me real quick?" You like, oh, man, fuck. Right. I don't even feel. I don't even feel like fucking. I'm like, oh, man, you know what? Can I look? Maybe I just want to come over and just chill and watch the game. How's that? What's wrong? What did I do wrong? Why don't you like me? I thought you got to deal with all that shit. See, that's what I'm saying. It's levels to this shit. So we're not just being. Hey, listen. We love our dicks. We love our bodies, and we're not going to let anybody get access to us just off the general principle they want to fuck us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because if you go into, say, if I'm, from my perspective or whatever, if I'm believing in a random hookup and I still don't make them work for the dick, I'm still giving away the dick for free, thus lowering the value of my dick.
Yes.
Exactly. Yes, there you go. That's what you're talking about.
Yeah. And then you're worshiping the woman because you're saying her value is greater than mine.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, you want to fuck me, but hey, you want to fuck me, but watch this, Caller. Why should I give you the dick? Why? You want to, but guys don't see it that way. So guys see it that I got to fuck her. I want to fuck her. Please let me fuck you. Let me cook for you. Let me kill a dragon and all that other shit for some pussy. So you already her bottom bitch. And that's why a lot of women don't give up the pussy to the guy, because she's saying this. If I don't have to fight for the pussy, then that motherfucker has no goddamn experience in the bedroom. Because a motherfucker that has a lot of dick game, sexual confidence, is not giving the dick away for free, big dog.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because nobody's going to appreciate anything that comes cheap and easy.
Always been that way. You remember? Have you ever had, when you were young? Did your father ever give you a car when you were in high school or something? Did you ever did your father ever give you like? I'm gonna give you an example. If I was your dad, not that I am your dad. But if I gave you a car in high school, right, and you wrecked that car, you wouldn't give a fuck. You'd be like, damn, I wrecked the car, man. Oh, shit. But
right, because I didn't have to work.
Right, you have to work. But if you worked 3 fucking jobs, cut grass, you worked at 2 restaurants and all that shit, scraped up the money to get that car, and you wrecked it, you'll be broken. Because there's more in it when you work hard for it, brother.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Then that'll be the next, the more next what I'll do going further forward. I'll make them work for it even more.
Yes, sir. All right. Well,
All right.
great call. We'll throw you back in, man. Great call.
All
Okay,
right.
brother.
Appreciate it, gentlemen. All right, y'all have a good one.
Awesome call. Awesome call. Area code 647, sir. How can we help you, sir? Hello, 647. You going once? 647.
Hey.
Yes.
What up?
What's going on? How can we help you, sir? What's your name? Where you calling from, brother?
This is Rec, man, from Toronto.
Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Hey, I got a bone to pick with you two niggas, man.
Okay. Okay. It's cool. All right. Can you just talk with a little more respect, please? I mean, it sounds like
my bad. Nah.
It's all love, though. Go ahead. What's up? I'm just fucking with you. Go ahead. What's up, brother? I'm just fucking with you, dog. Go ahead. What's up?
No, I called in last week, if you remember, and I was talking about the girl that had come over, and she had said she was on her period or whatever.
Yeah.
And you guys chewed me out and said, I was forcing her and this and that.
Mm.
But
oh yeah, the weak thirsty guy. Yeah, we remember you. What's up?
All right, so this is what happened this weekend to my friend, and this is why me and the guy that called after me, we were trying to tell you, like,
wait, stop. Are you about to tell us a story about your bitch ass friend? Are you serious?
No, I'm trying to explain to you.
Okay.
So me and the guy that called after me were trying to tell you that the Gen Z girls, it's a different world that we're in now.
Sir.
Wait. Hold on. Do you know that we fuck with the Gen Z girls?
Do you understand we fuck with Gen Z girls? Do you understand that?
Yeah, but
okay.
let's keep it real,
Wait. Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
I'm 27.
Okay.
So I'm the oldest Gen
okay,
Z.
So you're 27. So how do you know what it used to be like if you just been on this planet for 27 fucking years? How do you know what it's been like?
I ain't told you I know. I was there. I'm telling you what it is now.
Okay, but brother, how can you? Okay, in order to talk about a now, you have to compare it to a then. So if you don't have a then how can you compare a now to anything if you have nothing to compare it to, sir?
Yeah, but the fact that you saying that a girl
stick with me,
saying that she's on her period means she's not trying to fuck you.
Okay, sir, stick with me. Mm-hmm. Okay, you're not listening what we're saying to you. If a woman says I'm on her period, I'm going to take it for that because she's saying to you that you are not interesting enough and she doesn't want to fuck you. That's why she said I'm on my period. Right. So you should have escorted her ass out the door. But
what I'm telling you is these girls will want to fuck the shit out of you and tell you that, and then fuck the shit out of you.
Sir, a woman that wants to fuck, okay, again, that's where you get wrong. Because again, the Gen Z women they don't tell us that they're on their periods. They don't tell us that I'm cramping. You know what they say? When can I get some dick? That's what the Gen Z women say to us. So if the Gen Z if the Gen Z women say that to us and they're saying I'm on my period to you, then who's the fucked up individual in this whole thing?
No, I'm not saying every woman says that.
Wait. Call. Let me ask you a simple question.
You run into it.
Wait, let me ask you a question. So let's say somebody said to you, right? Or somebody said to somebody else, they said, hey, listen, I got a suitcase filled with $5 million, right? Do you want the $5 million, right? Now, if they said that to another person and the other person said, maybe I want it, but I'm not sure, right? Now, would a person say maybe or would they say yes to the suitcase full of money?
No, they'll say yeah.
Okay, so exactly. Now, the reason why they wouldn't say maybe is because to say maybe means that they might not get it later. You understand? By them sort of kind of rejecting it means that there's a chance they might not get the 5 million. So what we're trying to tell you is that when a woman wants your dick, she's not going to say anything that can make her not get the dick. So if I'm chilling with a woman and she wants my dick and I say, hey, listen, let's go, to my house and fuck. And if she says, well, I don't know, I'm not sure, I don't know, I'm not the type of girl, I'm on my period or whatever. What that means is I could then say, all right, cool, well, forget it. And then she may never get the dick. You see what I'm saying? So there's always a chance she might not get it when she's being wishy-washy. So her telling you that she has her period means that she doesn't want the dick like that. Because if she did, she would just say, yes, let's go fuck. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense, the analogy you just gave, but it's not the same. It's not the same context with
How
it.
is it not?
It's just not. Okay, let me explain. Let me tell you what I was trying to tell you when I called. What happened to my dude just last night? All right, my dude met a bitch at Caravana on Saturday, and I'm the one that got him the bitch because she was just staring at him for like 30 seconds, standing there staring at him.
All right,
like
so you got your butt buddy a girl. Just say that's as simple. Okay, I got my butt buddy a girl. Then what?
So I tapped him, got him the girl. He get her Instagram, right? She hit him up yesterday on Instagram at damn near midnight trying to link in.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
So he's telling us to play by play in the group chat. So he goes and he links her, and he's telling me he's making out with her in the car. And before he linked her though, she's like, "Oh, just so you know, I'm on my period," which I'm telling you is common. She says, "Oh, I'm on my period. Are you sure you still want to link?" So, and he still goes anyway, right? So they're in the car. It's damn near 1 o'clock in the morning. He's making out with her. Then they end up in the back seat. And then next thing you know, he's kissing on her, and then she's just like, "Put it in." And then she ended up saying, "Destroy me, daddy," and all this type of shit. And he fucks the shit out of her.
So
she's not on her period.
Wait, you're not even looking at the whole point of the matter. Who's the bottom bitch in the whole thing? You had to get you had to get your butt buddy a girl because he wasn't man enough to get it. She was listen. Listen. We listen to you. We listen to you. Now you listen to us. The whole time he was in the bottom bitch position. He had no value and worth. He had to get you to get the fucking woman. He's running behind the woman, begging for pussy and all this other shit. So technically, this motherfucker worship women. Y'all, you put the woman over the dick. Because listen to me. If she says she's on her period, I'm going to hold her at that. And there's nothing wrong with kissing him because guess what? You can mess around with a woman and she can say, yes, let's fuck. But that's not the whole point of the matter is what you're missing all this is why the fuck are you holding your friend's hands like y'all a couple? And why the fuck are you getting pussy for your weak ass sucker friend? Why are you in high school? Listen, I understand if you're in elementary school, I get it. You be like, hey, my friend, Lucario's interested in elementary school. I'll give you that. You're a grown 27-year-old man going with your little butt buddy to help him get a woman because he can't do it himself. And then he runs back to you in your group chat and gets your approval on the bitch. Listen to what you're saying.
All that it was that I seen the bitch staring at him. And then I tapped him and said, "Yo, she's eyeing you hard."
The bitch.
But this caller, this is the part you're not getting, though. This part you're not getting, right? See, this is the thing. The fact that she told him she has her period is because if she didn't, this is what you guys say. She didn't really want to fuck him. That's why she said she had a period, but she wanted his attention. So when she got there, she changed her mind and then wanted to fuck him after she changed her mind. Does that make sense?
So me last week and my dude this week, just so happened both these bitches didn't want to fuck us. But we just happened to just make them sexually attracted in the moment and they fucked.
You didn't make her anything.
No, what I'm saying is that if they wanted to fuck, they wouldn't put parameters to the fucking in the first place.
Period was a parameter.
Like, check this out. Let's say if you was moving out your house and you needed some people to help you move, right? And then I say to you, bruh, I could come over, but I got a meeting at 10 o'clock, so I can't really stay too long. The reason why I'm saying that is because I really don't want to help you move.
Exactly.
So I can get there at 9 and be like, well, I gotta go. It's 10 o'clock. Now, if I get there and I say, damn, this nigga need my help, or let me not, just leave him high and dry because he only got 2 other people helping him. Fuck it, I'll stay over and help him. But initially, I told you I had to be somewhere else because I really didn't want to be where you were at, helping you with the move. So it's the same situation. The girl is thinking, I want his attention, but I don't really want to fuck him, so I'm gonna tell him I have my period. Then she gets there, and then she's like, you know what? I really don't want to fuck him, but now you know what? I changed my mind. Fuck it, he can stick it in. That's what happens, bro. That's what we're trying to get you to understand.
Yeah,
that makes sense. That makes sense. But the thing is, why so many women these days talking about they're on their period?
Okay, wait, sir. You just said wait, sir. Sir. Again, if you have women telling you they're on their period, and these Gen Z women are telling us let's fuck, then who is the problem?
Right.
You're the denominator. You're the problem. That means your game and your mouthpiece and your desperation is so weak that they want your attention, but they don't want to fuck. And then they say, all right, I'll get, hey, look, because he's begging for pussy, because he worships says the guy. Begging. Wait. Says the guy that when a woman says I'm on my period, you don't tell that bitch to leave? You wait. So what? So then you're begging. Okay. I'm on my period.
Within that week.
I'm on my period means no. And then your thirsty ass is, come on, baby. No, then would you say I stopped a little bit, and then later on while we were watching fucking TV and Netflix, remember? Hey guys, y'all remember this? The guy that was watching fucking TV. 27. You were watching fucking Netflix or some shit on the couch, motherfucker.
Black Mirror.
Oh, I'm sorry, Black Mirror. This smooth operator needed the TV to be entertainment because you were not entertaining. That's why she said she was on her fucking period, because she knew you weren't about shit. Because a man doesn't need the TV when a woman's over his place. The TV should be off. The music should be on.
Y'all guys are not getting it though.
Oh shit! I'm
telling you, the bitch had my dick in her hand, stroking it, saying, "I just want to jump on top," and then said, "All right, let's do it."
Before that, she said I was on my period. Okay, sir. Before that, she said she was on my period. Yes, right?
Yeah, because
wait. And then when she said that, you started. Then you pulled. Wait. You slid away, and then you started to scoot back up. Knowing she's saying no, you started to scoot back up and started rubbing on it again. That's what you said. Yes.
Not what I'm saying at all.
No. I'm just saying we're going to confirm this. When she said she was on her period, you backed off. And then you started to inch your way back up and started rubbing and kissing on her. Yes or no?
Wrong.
Okay. Wrong. When she said she was on her period, what did you do?
When she said she was on her period, she was all up on me.
Sir, what did you do?
Leg to leg. She was all up on me, but then
what did you do? I don't give a fuck. We already know she said she's on her period. What the fuck did you do when she said I'm on my period?
We were doing foreplay. Okay? We were doing foreplay. So the foreplay pretty much continued until it got to the point where I basically took my dick out and she gave me a head. So I said, we could do it like on Friday or whatever. I think it was Monday last week. So I said, all right, we'll do it.
Hold on, but caller, didn't you say that this is the same girl that didn't want to stay at her crib?
Didn't want to. Oh, yeah. She was asking. Well, I didn't say she didn't want to stay at her crib.
No, you said no. The whole story was this girl didn't want to stay at her house, and this is why she asked, can she spend the night and all of that other shit, right?
I didn't say she didn't want to stay at her house. All I said was that she wanted to spend the night, and then she did mention something about her mom is annoying and shit like that.
Exactly. So this is what we trying to tell you. This is what's confusing you. You're thinking because she did it, she wanted the dick. We're saying she did it because she had to do something to not be at home. Does that make sense? So in order for her to stay longer with you, in order for her to not be at home, she's like, well, I might as well just stay here. And I know he want my pussy, so fuck it. You remember that, right?
She had problems at the house. Right. I forgot. She was running game on this sucker.
So
Oh, hey, everybody, we forgot. Hey, y'all missed it. Y'all missed. I remember. We call you a bad motherfucker. All right, guys, everybody, listen. Remember, she didn't like to be home, so she sacrificed the pussy to run game on this motherfucker to hang more out at his place because she didn't want to be home and shit.
Guys, this is a random. This is just a bitch off of Tinder. Couldn't she just pick a dude that she's genuinely attracted to? Couldn't she just have done that?
She wasn't attracted to you because okay. If she was attracted to you, you know what she would have said? Let's turn this TV off. Grab the remote control. Let's get it. Come on. But what did you? But wait.
But that's what happened.
No. You watch Black Mirror for
a whole episode.
You remember you spent 4 hours. Yeah.
Okay, I think you guys. Hold on. You guys are visualizing this like the bitch is on one side of the bed and I'm on the other side.
No. You want to know
No. Caller. But this is what you said. You said she was there for 4 hours, right?
Yeah, the whole time.
Exactly. So okay, let me explain something. To you. So hold on. There's a fuck buddy that I fuck with or whatever, right? So I would go over to her place at 8:00. We be fucking by 8:05. I'm out of there by 8:30.
No, that's cool. But that's offline.
Huh?
That's not happen. That's not gonna happen the first time you link a bitch offline.
Yes, it is. Yes, it does. What are we talking about?
Because you're giving a girlfriend energy. You're supposed to be fucking. All you wanted was pussy, right? Right? Yes.
Not even. I was just
hold
chilling.
on.
Like,
No. Yes or no? Let's get to the brass tacks. Did you want pussy from this woman you just met, or did you want a relationship from the woman you just met? Which one was it?
Not a relationship. But
so you wanted pussy. No, then you wanted pussy then. Right? So a man that wants pussy, why is he watching Black Mirror with a fucking woman for an hour if he wanted pussy?
Steve, I need to know. I need to know. Is this bitch an alien or something like that?
Sir,
I need to even know that for myself.
Lucario just said, if I'm going over your house, I'm getting there at 8:00. By 8:05, we're fucking, and I'm out by at least 8:30, 8:45, right?
Right.
Again, I'm asking you. Did you want to fuck or did you want a relationship? What was it that you wanted?
I was vibing. I didn't care if I fucked or not.
Okay, sir. You knew.
Wait. So why is she over your house if you're still trying to figure out if she's an alien or not?
You know she wanted pussy. You wanted pussy.
What do you mean? Okay, she comes over the crib. I meet her on the app the night before. She comes over the crib, straight over the crib.
For what?
So she starts off on the.
Stop. What is she coming over for? Do you know? What is she coming over for?
Literally, if she's coming to me, she's just coming over. We're gonna see what's gonna happen.
No. Guys, I hear that. Y'all see how y'all weak motherfucking modern males are? I just want to see what happens. Are you fucking so you, because you have no game, you just want to see what happens? So you're going to hang out with the food and hopefully she gives you some pussy?
Listen, I can get a different bitch to fuck me.
If that's the case, why didn't she know that when you're coming over here to fuck? Why? And then she could have told you I'm on my period, and then you could have said, stay your ass home. You didn't do that because you don't get no pussy. You were so excited.
I told you guys last week. I had a girl tell me she was on her period before she had come over.
Oh, and I called people bluff. You were so excited. You were so excited that a woman came over that you didn't want to fuck it up. So you gave her relationship vibes where you, a complete stranger, a woman you don't even know, you were hanging out watching a fucking Black Mirror TV on Netflix. And then afterwards, the bitch wanted to stay at your place and shit because she didn't want to go home. Mark, you're a Mark.
Listen, I had a bitch about 2 weeks ago told me before she came over that she was on her period. I called her bluff. I said, yeah, come over anyway. She came over. While we're making out or whatever, she whispered real quick.
No, while you're watching TV, because you did the same thing with that bitch too. Don't lie. You sat there and watched TV. Well, then why didn't you watch TV with this one then? And then you moving the goalposts. Why did
Because
you?
I'm not forcing nothing. I just put
Says
it
the
on.
guy that when she says I'm on my period, you kept going. Yes.
What do you
So
mean?
wait,
No, I did not. I didn't force nothing. It just
so
was.
wait, hold on. So call. Wait. So that last girl you was with, the one that you said that came over 2 weeks ago, whatever it was. So she said she was on a period and y'all fucked.
Yeah, Lucario.
Okay. Wait, hold on. When she came over, how long was she there?
This one, she was there for about 20 minutes before we started making out or whatever.
What?
So wait, she was there for 20 minutes and then y'all started kissing and then fucking?
Yeah, she was sitting on the bed with kind of talking a little bit, and then I started sexualizing it, and then we started making out, and then she whispered to me real quick, "Oh, you know, I lied that I was on my period," and I just said, "I know," and then I fucked the shit out of it.
Okay, so then why didn't you do that with this one, this other one that stayed over for 4 hours?
This one didn't claim that she was on her period so quick. Like,
No, you said
No. Why didn't you fuck her quickly like you fucked the other girl quickly?
he never admitted to not being on it. Like,
No, Carl, you're not answering the question. With this other girl, why didn't you fuck her? Why'd you watch Black Mirror with her and you didn't watch Black Mirror or something else with the other girl?
because that's not how it flowed. Like, that's
Oh,
like I don't
shit.
force it. It just didn't flow that way.
Caller, let me ask you a dumbass question. I gotta ask you a stupid fucking question. Why do you hate yourself so much? And the question I'm asking you this: why would you? Okay, is lying to you? If a woman lies to you, isn't that disrespectful to you? If she lies?
I don't really give a fuck because she's lying to give me what
okay, do you know? Okay, see, this is why you got to learn game. You don't even know what respect is. So you're going to let you, for pussy, you're going to allow a woman to disrespect you, and because you want the pussy so bad, you're going to take disrespect? Why do you hate
she's
yourself?
lying and giving me what I want.
No, okay, let's take it. Is lying disrespectful? Nothing. Yes or no? No. Listen, is lying disrespectful?
Yeah.
So if lying is disrespectful and she said, I lied about my period, why didn't you tell her to get the fuck up and get the fuck out of my house because you disrespected me? But because you hate yourself and you put women over because you worship pussy over your fucking name, you went for the pussy, which told her that I could come over your house anytime I want because you a sucker.
Right, and that's why she said, let's spend the night, and you agreed.
I know they're lying already.
Agreed.
I know they're lying.
No, wait. Then why, okay, dog, why don't you have any self-respect? Why do you thirsty motherfuckers, why do y'all hate yourselves so much? This is what we talking about game. I'm talking about being naked with a woman and she say something out of pocket. You tell her to get her clothes on and get the fuck out your house. But you know what? You don't have any game. You're 27. You're thirsty as fuck. You got a weak ass butt buddy friend that's just like you, who you help him get pussy. And you think you're doing something because a bitch comes over there and gives you a piece of pussy. Watching Black Mirror for a fucking hour. And she lied in your face. And she disrespected you in your home. And you gonna reward her with dick? Mm-hmm. Why do you hate yourself?
Dick is a gift.
Well, tell me, why do you hate yourself?
Listen, man.
No, it's a simple question.
Maybe we got two different perspectives.
No, wait. Is respect, yes or no?
I don't consider it
disrespectful. No, it's respect. Does a man demand, does a man demand respect from everybody around him, yes or no?
Generally, what you're asking, yes.
It's simple yes or no question.
Generally, what you're asking, yes. Generally,
no, yes or no. Not someone say generally because you're trying to move the crossbar to save your ass. Yes or no.
Generally, yes. Yes.
Again, moving the crossbar. He can't even say. Guys, you see, he can't even say yes. See,
my situation is not the same thing.
It is the same. Lying is disrespectful to you. That means she's saying, I don't respect you. And if I don't respect you, I'm going to lie and then tell you I'm a lie and see what you're going to do. And what did you do? You rewarded her bad behavior by giving her the dick. You should have kicked her the fuck out.
Steve, you even asked me, am I trying to get relationships with these bitches?
So what are you trying to do? I'm even talking about a piece of pussy because you didn't even know what the fuck you wanted. You said, I want a vibe. So you didn't even know if you wanted a relationship or you wanted pussy. You were just glad a piece of pussy was in your house.
You never had a girl come over. Also, Lucario, you too. You never just had a girl come over and then you realize, man, I don't even really want to fuck this girl.
No. Listen. I have a rule in my house. Always had a rule. If I ain't coming, you ain't coming over. So when you come over my house, you forfeit. That pussy's forfeit. That's the understanding.
But that's your rule, though.
No, you goddamn right. It is my rule. And guess what? She's gonna know that fucking rule before she decides to come over or not. And I'm not gonna wait till the last second to tell her that shit. She's gonna have free will to make the decision based upon my program. What the fuck she's gonna do?
So caller, so you're saying you're cool with following the woman's lead to get pussy? Is that what we saying?
Exactly.
You putting the words. I never said that about following the lead.
That's what you did because in one instance you said you talked to the girl for 20 minutes and fucked her. In the other instance, you had the chick over for 4 hours and then you fucking watched Netflix and did all this other shit. So you don't have any structure in how you do shit.
No, I'm just going by how it's going. Okay,
going by how like a kite, like a kite in the air.
Hold on, give me 30 seconds. I'll show you the difference. The girl from 2 weeks ago, she came over. She comes straight on the bed, right? That's how that happened in 20 minutes. The other girl, she came. She sat on the love seat. I was on the bed, and then after about 5 minutes, she came and joined me on the bed. You see how it's going by two different.
You still watch Netflix for a fucking hour, so you're lying. She wasn't on the bed. You said y'all watch Netflix on your couch. Stop lying.
This is why I'm saying you're not getting the visualization,
sir.
Because I'm not saying. I told you earlier. I said she wasn't sitting on one side of the bed while I'm sitting on the other side, and I keep on trying to force her to come back over.
You just said she was on the couch and y'all watched Netflix.
5 minutes.
You said
5 minutes on the couch, then came and joined me on the bed.
Black Mirror, you said was an hour show. You said it was an hour show. You said you watched an episode. That's an hour show. So it wasn't you on the bed and her sitting for 5 minutes and leaving the couch. She was on that couch for a fucking hour watching Black Mirror because you said you watched an episode, or you lying on your dick.
And on top of that, just so you know, this is not us actively watching it.
Oh my God.
Taking it in. It's playing for an hour. And all of what I'm talking about where, she was saying she's on her period, all of this is going on during the episode.
Okay,
but we all know
that's what we're saying, caller. That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. If you say you want to listen, I bet you be pissed off if you went to McDonald's and you wanted a hamburger and them niggas behind the counter took an hour to take your order, right?
Nah, you right. Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about then? So if you wanted pussy, why the fuck you lollygagging, watching fucking Netflix and doing all this other extra shit?
Because that's first hour. We're talking 4 hours.
And in that 4 hours, she taught me up like 3 times. It's not like I was blue balled for 4 hours before I fucked her. You know what I mean?
All right, sir. Here's the thing your daddy should teach you. A woman has to have structure. Right. And if a woman lies to you, no matter how horny you are, you have to have enough self-respect for yourself to tell that bitch to get the fuck out of your house to train her ass. I don't know why I'm serious. I don't know why you guys hate yourselves, but I get it because it makes the title. You worship pussy, and it's okay. Everybody can't be a man. So just remember that. It's okay. You worship women over your own integrity, dog. That's a fucking shame.
That's crazy.
All right, man. Well, I got a regular or I got a chick coming tomorrow. Y'all guys got any
No, you ain't got no.
To get my, to hit the bottom?
Wait. No. You can't hit the bottom. You ain't that man. You ain't hitting the bottom. Because if you got her over, you should already have a program in place what the bitch should be doing. But I forgot. I don't know if I want a relationship, and I don't know if I want to fuck. I just want to vibe with her. So we're going to watch a little bit of Netflix, and we're going to vibe. Because I know you're going to tell me she's on her period, and we're going to vibe. That's all you about, dog. Got to learn some game, young man, and stop being a surface dweller, okay?
Hey, appreciate it. Appreciate it,
All right, we'll throw you back in, man. All right, X call, air code 210, sir. How can we help you, brother? What's up?
Yo, this is Zach, man.
Oh,
Hey,
what's good?
what up? What's going on? What's good?
I just want to say this. If for the call, if you're still listening, if you were my son, I would make your ass change your last name to your mother's name, nigga. I would make you change your name, nigga.
For real.
There's no way you can carry my last name. And let me say this, because he kept saying he wasn't begging for pussy. This is what guys think. They think begging for pussy means verbally begging. No, nigga, you are a pussy beggar. You had these bitches around you in hopes that you would get some pussy. Okay? Let me say this real quick. I got a real quick story and I'm going to bounce. Because the caller said he was 27 years old. When I was 27 years old, I was dealing with this chick, right? I had this job, and this chick that I used to fuck with in high school got hired at the same place. Like, me and her never got a chance to fuck. So one day, we planned to fuck. Like, we talked about fucking, right? So I was due to get off early that day, right? So that night before, we chopped it up, made sure the plans were straight. That morning of, I called her. We still on, right? Cool, yes. So I get off early. I meet her because she lived so far away. I didn't want to drive where she lived at. I said, I'm going to meet you halfway. You're going to pick me up. I'm going to park my car here. You're going to pick me up and we're going to drive to your crib and we're going to fuck. Right? So I meet her at the spot. As soon as I get in her car, she tells me I'm on my period. This is what she says to me, right? I'm like, oh, you're on your period. I said, let me ask you a question. When did you start your period? She said, oh, I started it last night. I said, we talked last night. Did you start your period before or after? She said, well, I had already knew I was on my period. I'm like, so you didn't tell me last night. I said, so this morning when I called you, you'd already started your shit. I'm like, oh, what's up? I got the fuck out of her car.
Right.
And said, the day is off. I ain't fucking with you. Left, ain't seen her, spoke to her since. I'm telling that story for this reason. Bitch, don't play with my time.
Exactly.
What a lot of these dudes don't understand is you are allowed. Now, I could have went to her house, made out with her, sat on the couch and watched a bunch of TV and maybe end up fucking. I could have did that, but I was so disgusted by the fact that this chick and I already talked about fucking. We talked twice and you gonna fucking not tell me that? See, and this is what the caller don't understand. The reason why a woman would tell you she's on her period is because her sexual desire for you is tepid. It's not that strong.
Exactly.
So what she's really trying to do, she's trying to siphon non-sexual energy and attention out of you. That's why she's telling you she's on her period, because she's hoping that you will still allow her in your physical presence without fucking.
Exactly.
All right, well, thank you, Zach. We appreciate you, brother. We'll see you tonight, my brother. All right, let's bring in 313. 313, what's your question? Where you calling from, sir? What's up? Oh, what's your name and where you calling? Yeah, what's your name and where you calling from, sir?
Yes, I'm Mohammed. I'm calling from Michigan.
Yes, sir. How can we help you, sir? What's up?
Yeah, hi. So recently I saw your show about hitting the bottom, and you mentioned that you had chicks that you could fuck, but you wouldn't.
Yes.
And I'd like to know the reasoning behind that.
Well, because sometimes, sometimes you just need a break from I love you, I care about you, I miss you, I'm thinking about you. Why don't you want a long-term relationship? Where am I at? You get tired of that shit, dog. You just want some you time. Okay, think of it like this. Okay, you're in Detroit. Think about Eminem, right? You're in Detroit, right? You're in Michigan, so you know Eminem, right?
Yes, so, I'm familiar with him. Yes.
Okay. So follow me later. Before Eminem was Eminem, he wanted to be a rap star, right? He just wanted to be a known rapper, right? Right? He could come and go where he wanted. When he wanted to go to the mall, he'd go to the mall. When he wanted to go to the movies, he could do whatever he wanted, and nobody would bother him, right? But once he once he broke into the genre, he couldn't go anywhere. His life changed. You can't listen. I'm saying if Lucario posts that I'm out at the movies or I'm out getting something to eat, and he posts that on Instagram or Facebook, do you know how many phone calls and messages he's going to get from women saying, "Why didn't you ask me to come? Who are you with? Why am I not good enough? What did I do wrong?" You see what I'm saying, big dog? It's not just, see, you guys think it's just you just getting some pussy. You got to manage emotions and feelings and all that shit. It's like you're a manager of a team. You got to manage it's not just fucking them. You've got to manage feelings and shit as well, big dog.
Yes, sir. So that leads me to another question then. So if that's the case, because right now I'm just worried about getting like a rotation, a roster, and just having fuck buddies, right? And Mr. Lucario would always say that we're just fucking, right? We're doing all of that. So does that happen even when that happens?
Yeah, because when you know, again, the bottom, again, when you talking about motherfuckers in the bottom, they're already connected. Okay, dude, you don't understand. You wake up with a plethora of good mornings, ass and titty pictures, them masturbating on video, them masturbating on audio, them saying, even if you're fucking them because they like how you're fucking them and they want more of you. And again, don't you want to have a life? I mean, don't you want to like do shit by yourself? And be free and not have anybody bug you about that shit?
Yes, I understand. So you don't really get used to it, or is it something you do get used to over time?
You never, well, what do you mean get used to it? You're talking about getting used to as far
So let's say I had a rotation of 4 people, right? And all those 4 people wanted my attention at the same time, right? So the more women you get, does it get harder and harder, or does it you get used to it over time? Like, oh yeah, I'm used to all this
now it comes down to your managerial skills. So your managerial skills, it comes down to, and we rolls into sucker me season, because after that, Thanksgiving, from Thanksgiving to tax is all sucker me season. So that's when women want to do things with you. They want to go to Thanksgiving, take you to their parents. They want to spend Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Valentine's Eve, Valentine's Day. They want to take their tax money and spend. So you got to manage which ones you deal with. So it's then Lakar, what say you on this, brother?
Yeah, the thing is, you just got to make sure that you have some good management skills and just you got to let these chicks know, what their position is in your situation. You see what I mean? As long as they know what it is, then you shouldn't have too much issues. You feel what I'm saying? But like Steve was saying, it's going to get to the point where, you might have those situations where a bunch of women want to see you at the same time, and then you got to choose one. You can't see them all at the same time. It just is what it is. That's what I call like the player problems. But the thing is that as long as you're able to maintain and manage those situations, you are not going to have women who are disrespecting you or who are on some BS because they understand the value of the situation they're in with you. You see what I'm saying? So as long as you manage your shit and you make your shit on point, then everything's cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So I got one more question. I don't want to hold you guys up too long. So these management skills, are this being incorporated into game, or is this something you just learn to?
No, it's all
learn over time. Like you get better management skills, you get better game and all that.
Game is all encompassing, dog. Again, until you are a student of game, you won't understand what we're talking about because you're just on the outside. See, remember what I said.
Yes,
and there's no knocking. You're asking great questions, but the problem is right now, you have a series of a fake reality and a fake belief system that you believe is an actual fact. So you're only seeing it from the outside. Once you begin to live it, then you'll understand, because when you'll get to a point where you'll have a coach session with myself or Lucario where you're saying, oh shit, you remember I called you about that? Now I got 2, now I'm going out for my birthday and I got 2 women wanting to, what do I do now? You see what I'm saying? So it's a process. It just doesn't happen because you got to be able to sexually communicate with the woman. You got to have confidence, structure, program and all these other things. So it doesn't mean just because you're being coached, it's automatically going to happen. You've got to be a student of this thing. Okay.
Yes, sir. I appreciate your time, sir.
No, great call. Great call. We'll throw you back in, brother. We'll throw you back in. Thank you for the call, brother. Area code 718. You're on with Mr. Lucario and Steve. What's your name? Where you calling from?
What up?
Yo, what up?
Okay, what's your name? Where you calling from, brother?
Yo, name Johnson, calling from Brooklyn.
All right, well, how can we help you, sir? What's your question?
Yo, could I still get tickets to Vegas?
Nah, the tickets are sold out, bro. You can get the live stream tickets.
Lucario, come on, you my Brooklyn brethren, man. Come on, you can't hook me up.
This nigga.
Y'all got, come on, man. Y'all got to have at least, just don't beg. Come on, man. Don't beg. Come on.
Trolling. This nigga trolling.
Yeah, trolling like a motherfucker, man. Let me see this guy, what he says. Look, guys, do y'all see what bitches do? Bitches make bitch ass statements. And what you don't understand, dumb fuck, is the pickup artists were liars and manipulators. So whatever the fuck they said was rooted from lies and manipulation. So what the fuck do they have a point? They don't have a point, you dumb fuck. And the fact that you're in the field shows how weak the fuck you are. What the fuck? Are you in a cotton field?
I don't even understand what he's saying. He said, I think when Red Pill Gurus say the game they are comparing now to the 90s.
Pickup artists never had game. Right. Yeah. So
you have a point. Trust me. I'm a lot. I don't even understand what is your question, bro? Yeah. Like rephrase that. What are you talking about?
Because he talking about he in the field. Guys, see, when you see the gentlemen, y'all have again, y'all have to understand, and we don't make it about race, but this is a race thing. Black or melanin, let me just say melanin people have always had shit stolen from people that are non-melanin and wanted to make it theirs. Mm-hmm. So what the PUA did was they went across the street like Elvis did and learned game from hustlers and shit and took a little bit of that information and created a book called The Game where they give nerdy people acronyms and shit like that to understand themselves. And then they call themselves pickup artists. So what this goofball is talking about is from a position of non-melanin guys going across the street stealing from melanin guys and creating bullshit called a game. Because listen to what he's saying. He's in the field. What pimp, player, Mac, baller, hustler, man, and they're like that gonna say they're in the fucking field? The fuck out of here with that stupid shit. Yeah, Anonymous, how can we help you, sir? What's up?
What's up?
What's your name? What's your name?
27, Alabama.
Right. Oh, wait. Dave, okay. Dave, were you in that fight at the boatyard, dog? just want to make sure you were part of that. Just want to make sure you, hey man,
pushing that bitch too.
Yeah, just want to make sure you. Hey, dog. I love what y'all did in that boat fight. I stand up, Alabama. But no, okay. What's going on? How can we help you, brother? What's up?
Yeah, bro. Like, so I got a question. So you really don't need game if a female is naturally just attracted to you. So could game the same way took money?
I'm sorry, I had my fingers.
Yeah. Go ahead. Wait, I'm lost. Okay,
hey, it was funny.
No, big dog, Alabama. What does a woman who is interested in you have to do with game? There's two totally different things. Her being interested in you has nothing to do with game.
It kind of do, because you have to be able to scope out the women that are interested in you.
Well, but you're not okay. Game is not about women. Okay. Game.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Steve. I agree with you. I know what you're gonna say. I've been watching.
But okay, if you agree, what I'm saying. Wait. Before you say that, so if you understand what, women. Okay. Listen, sir. The game will never be about women. So whether a woman is interested in me or not, I don't give a fuck. That has nothing to do with the encompassing understanding I have to have for myself.
Well, let me ask him a question, because I want to know where you're going with this. So if a woman is interested in you, you saying you don't need game. Why?
I mean, you need game to scope out that she's interested in you. I don't even know if you call it game, because the thing is, y'all took game and made it, like you say, game is everything. It's either strong or it's weak. So when you say it that way, then it's hard to attack the argument of game.
You can't attack game because game is encompassing. It's like time. You can't attack something that is here before us, during, and when we die. You can't attack
what I'm
that.
saying. Like sometimes, let's just say, sometimes instead of Lucario saying you got to have confidence, he'll say you got to have game.
But game is part of confidence. Confidence.
That way,
confidence falls under that, brother. Okay, what I'm saying is, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, watch this. Alabama, watch this. When you say the woman is interested in you, where game comes in at, okay, this is where game comes in at. Game doesn't come in with the interest. Game comes in at, is she going to follow my fucking program? What is she going to do to get your attention? You be worth your time, be worth your respect, and then be worth your dick. That's where game comes in at. Not the fact that she's interested in you, because remember, a woman can be interested in a guy, but as soon as he opens his weak ass mouth, she will lose interest. So where game comes in at is that regardless of what you are, if you don't follow my program, then I'm not fucking with you. That's where game comes in at.
And I agree with you, Steve. I agree with you fully. And then my next question, you know, I'm the one that be confused because sometimes y'all say different things and stuff like that. I'm that guy. Will y'all ever do? Oh yeah, Lucario, when are you gonna drop that everything? You know, somebody submits to, because I said that, I look at it, I always thought that too. Somebody's going to submit to somebody.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do that later this week. I'm gonna do a live stream about that. I'm gonna do a live stream about that later this week and shit. I'll do that this week.
Hey, this week, cool. I'm gonna tune in. Yeah. But what was the other thing I was gonna say? Shit. Yeah, I'm the caller that be confused.
No, it's okay. What's your next question? We're listening. We're trying to help you. What's up?
Am I still on the phone?
No, yeah, you go ahead. We're listening to you. Where's your other question?
Okay, so is it wrong to, in a sense, play the game the way women play the game the way women play the game?
No, because that's like saying women suck dick. So should we suck a dick because they're doing it? No. Okay, remember.
No. Okay, strategies and tactics.
Women.
We're not on no game.
Okay, women. The game women run is on those who are weak. Women don't run game on men. Women run and dangle their pussy like it's the end all be all to guys who are not rooted in who they are as men. And that's why a woman who has game will bow down to a man, because when a woman speaks to a man, she's going to recognize, I can't run game on him, versus the guy that's weak and thirsty. She knows I can run game on him. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Like I said, I've been listening to y'all for 4 years. I think men and women both have programs and things of that nature. It's just that, hell, even that weak dude got a program, he's just folding under pressure.
So let me ask you this: but what would give me an example of a man doing what the woman would be doing?
Okay, an example of the man doing what the woman would be doing. I know y'all say you can't be friends with females. This go back to what the other caller said, but it's this female that I wasn't attracted to, but I get a lot of information out of her. And she's an associate. She sent me naked pictures and stuff like that, but I just fuck with her for information.
Well, she's an associate. She's not a friend. She's an associate. Because you're getting information. So that's not a friend. Okay. I can be friends with a woman after we get done fucking. After we get done fucking, you can turn the TV on and watch the Lifetime channel for all I give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. We can be friends then. We can't be friends until we fuck.
Cool. Steve, check this out, because now it's going to contradict, because sometimes y'all say kick them out right after you're done.
If you choose to kick them out, listen. Your program is how you operate for yourself. And every man is different. So that means, like Lucario says, he's going to go at 8 o'clock, 8:05, roll the fuck out by 8:45. That's his program. My program might be, I come there at 8 o'clock and I spend a little more time and I give you a full body massage and shit, and then let you go make me a dessert or something. Maybe I want to hang out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what throw me out, because 1 minute is, oh well, this boyfriend. If a caller calls in and say they did that, there's boyfriend energy.
No, the reason why
this is what's confusing you, right? What's confusing you is let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Could Elon Musk easily rent a bunch of properties?
Yes.
Right. Could the guy that's working at Walmart do it?
No.
Right, because they're not at the same level. So what happens is that what's confusing you is that you think, see, when we're talking to you guys, a lot of times when we're saying stuff, we're saying things to y'all so that y'all could understand and work at it at y'all level. You see what I'm saying? Now, once you start doing that, and then you start to develop your own shit, and then you start to do your own thing, and you start to realize, okay, yeah, I noticed that I do this when this happens. I noticed that this happens when that happens. I notice I like this, and I notice I don't like that. Then that's when you start to create your program. But what happens is a lot of times you have to come in on a base level so that you can have an understanding of what you're getting into in the first place. You see what I'm saying? So this is what Steve is saying, is that he could do something that if you were to do it, it will come off totally different. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Carl, think about it like this. It's wife, girlfriend, and everybody else, right? Or girlfriends and everybody else. Okay, so when a woman is up under your program, she receives benefits from you because she is giving you cooperation and doing things. So for me, because I can only speak for me, the reason I have no problem hanging around and giving a full body massage and spending more time with them, because these are the women that, I mean, I wish I could show you all the cowboy cups and cowboy gear and cowboy jerseys and joysticks and and Nikes and shit that they send me, because they want me to have something that hopefully reminds them of me, or them of me when I'm wearing those things. So they're
one helped me get a PS5, so I know exactly.
Right, so they're contributing. So I'm saying contributing. So what I'm saying is that they all know when they are spending time with me where they're at, regardless of what I do. So if we're just fucking, we're just fucking. And if I choose to tease her with how it could be, then I'll do that. But she knows that we are no more than just a fuck if she's not a girlfriend. If she doesn't get that title.
I get exactly what you're saying, because that's why I'm confused between the two of y'all, because Lucario will say, well, you're giving out boyfriend energy, so if she does this.
No, it's not boyfriend.
And
okay,
it's like, damn, bro, like, which one
it's boyfriend. Okay, it's boyfriend energy when you don't have a structure in place to let her know what the fuck she is. See okay, when you real quick, when you bring
perfect example. A caller called in. I don't even know if it was this show, but two callers called in and they was like, hey, these Gen Z girls be lying. So one dude was like, he sounded Hispanic. He was like, yeah, she came over. She said she was on her period. I already knew she was lying.
Right,
so I sat up there and I kicked it with her for a second.
Right, caller.
He gave me head. I kicked it with her a little bit longer and we fucked.
But caller, when I asked him what she was coming over for, he didn't even fucking know. And he said to vibe. And that's the problem. He gave boyfriend energy. Before she came through that fucking door, she should have known that all we're going to do is fuck. You are nothing more than a piece of pussy.
Right there, because the next caller called in. I remembered it. I just got done watching that video 2 days ago. So the next caller called in, and he said, if you're not coming over here just to do this, then don't come over here. And she caved in, gave into his program, and then y'all was trying to make it seem like he forced her to do it.
No, it's because that one way, because that same, didn't that woman say she was on her period?
No. That was the first call.
Something happened. Hey, if there was something happened, because you're not telling us everything, because we don't fucking remember, because we're talking to so many people. There was something happened that we had to say that he forced it, because we just don't say you forced it for some reason. There was something he did.
He said before she even came up, the first caller said,
we already talked about the first call.
I kicked it with her. I kicked it with her 2 hours after we got done, because I don't care. I got what I wanted at the situation. I don't want her to feel some kind of way. So after y'all got him off the phone, the other caller called him and said, yeah, bro, these Gen Z girls do be lying. I had one call me, and then when I was trying to get her come through, she was like, I'm on my period. And then she called me back, told me I'm not on my period. She came over there. I slept with her.
Okay, all right, but sir, wait, caller, again, even fuck the force. If you paid attention to what we said to just a little while ago, where's your self-respect at? I do not want to associate myself with a fucking liar. Because if you lie to me about something that small, what happens when some money comes up missing? What happens when some of your jewelry comes up missing? When you bring a liar into your house that's lying about her fucking body, what do you think is going to happen when she's at your place?
Okay, so Steve, now I got a different question. What's the difference between them lying and them shit testing?
Okay, a shit test is to see what they can get away with. A lie is a lie.
Okay, so she lied to see what she can get away with. That's really the basis.
No.
No, see, that's not the same thing. See, a shit test is a woman will say, for example, I don't like your tie, it looks funny. That's a shit test because she want to see how you react to her giving you shit. That's the name of that's why I call it shit test, because she's giving you shit. A lie is different than a shit test because lying is just you're actually just lying about, you're saying stuff that's not true. Do you see what I'm saying? So what we're saying is that's two different things, right? But also to get you to understand what we're talking about here is that if you have a program, whatever is under the structure of that program, right? That is what you do. The reason why we're saying that guys are giving off boyfriend energy, because when a guy's giving off boyfriend energy, that means he's doing things without a program. Do you see what I'm saying? Because if he had a program, then the woman wouldn't assume that he's doing things to seem like a boyfriend. Does that make sense? So I could go to a girl and say, huh?
You can have different programs with different people. His program might be for her. I'm just trying to fuck. That's how that's the program. I'm just trying to get that.
Okay. No. The program stays what the program is. It's not. We don't have different programs for different women.
Right. It never changes.
The program is what it is.
Okay, so let's just say, Lucario, let's just say you have April that's good with administrative things and she helps you with that, but you have another one that's good with taxes. You can't have them on the side. You're going to delegate this to this one, and you're going to delegate that to them.
No, but what's the common denominator of both situations?
Him.
Is you
right? Me. But what I'm saying is, what is the same that what they're doing? What is similar to what they're doing?
They're doing a task for you, but you still got to.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. We're not talking about caller. We're not talking about them specifically doing the same task. We're saying that they are doing tasks. That's so the program is the women have to do tasks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but okay, Lucario, that's what I'm saying. And sex to some men is a task. So
no, that's not a man. You're saying using a key word to some men. You don't understand what a man is yet, young man. You're trying to learn what a man is. No, because if you knew what a man was, you wouldn't be, and I say this, you wouldn't be asking these questions because you don't understand game. You don't understand manhood, brother.
No, it's like this. I don't know. Like this. Let's say the program is A, B, C, and D. That's the program. A, B, C, and D. That's it, right? So what happens is that I'm not going to do X, Y, Z for this girl and then do A, B, C, D for this girl and then do elemental P for this girl and then do A, B, C for this girl. No, all the women fall under A, B, C, and D. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but if the woman's only good for D, then I'm just going to use her. Well, now, pause. Let's say C. Let's say the woman is only good for C. I'm only going to use her for C.
Okay. No. But that's not no. But the program is A, B, C, and D. That it falls under one thing. So, for example, if my program is I need a chick that's gonna be consistent and cooperative, and she actually is giving me sex once a week or whatever, right? Now, if she's giving me sex, right, but she's not cooperative, I'm not fucking with her because she has to be cooperative and consistent. Does that make sense? He has to fall under the entire program.
Yeah, call her. Think of it
that
like
makes sense. Call her. Trying to vet her to be something more, but if you just
call her. Call her. Think of it like this: wife, girlfriends, everybody else. So wife, you have certain rules for wife. You have certain rules for girlfriends. You have certain rules for everybody else. A, B, C, and D. So if they fall under the A, the B, the C, or the D, then right. So based upon what they are to you, as long as they fall in the A, B, and C, then they're going to have a program in which they have to operate by, which is the core of the man that he creates.
Yeah, and I told Lucario, what you see me and you in alignment on some things, because I told Lucario that he was like, no, this
He's
wrong.
Corey saying the same.
And he's
Okay,
like,
you don't
bro,
understand. Okay, you
We're
don't
saying the same thing. What are you talking about? What are you saying? What's the difference?
I'm saying 3 + 3. He's saying 5 + 1. It's the same thing, dog. It's the same thing.
it's the same thing, but it's
There ain't no
different
buts.
needs within
Now
each
stop that.
program.
Stop that. It's the same thing. There's no buts. It's the same thing. You keep saying but because your beliefs and your false reality are it's not in line with what you think. So that's why you're saying but.
No, that's not true, y'all.
Well, if that was the case, okay. If that was,
Caller. Let me ask you a question. Okay, so if McDonald's, right, hires somebody, right, and let's say Target hires somebody, right? Target and McDonald's have different things going on in their company, but guess what? They have is similar. They hire people who are good for the job, and then they pay those people when they do the job, and then they fire those people when they're not doing the job, right?
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Right. So that's what we're saying. So what we're saying is that yes, within the structure, because they're two different companies, they may have different things within the structure, but they each have a structure. Do you see what I'm saying? They each are going to hire people to work for them. They each are going to fire people who are not doing their job. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've been saying that.
Right, but they all follow under the structure of the mission, vision statement that the company has.
Right.
Which is gonna be unique to each man. So
no. If it's HR, accounting, mailroom, or whatever the fuck it is, they are all under a guideline set of rules and principles. No matter what subsystem they're in, they're under a structure of this is what the company stands for. This is what we're going to put up with. Now, you're going to have a job. So you're going to be in the HR, you'll be in accounting, and you'll be in the mailroom. But you're going to have different jobs, but you're still going to be under my tutelage in my program.
No, that's what I'm saying.
All right, man. Well, we got to go on to the next call, but we appreciate your call, okay, my brother?
All
right, respect. Thank you, sir. Area code 216. What's your question? What's up, sir? What's your name and what's your question?
Hey. Hello, can you hear me?
What is your name and what is your question, sir?
Okay, my name is Derek, and my question is now what is like worshiping women? Because I don't like.
Derek,
I'm looking at the title. It says,
Derek, you are a woman worshiper right now. I can tell you worship women. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Tell me.
Okay, you're scared of women. You don't know how to communicate yourself to women, and if a woman says no to you, your world is all fucked up. And if a woman says yes to you, your world is sunshine and fucking rainbows. So that's why you worship women, because you put a woman above yourself.
It should not be that way, right? If they say yes or no, right?
Fuck, what do you think?
No, because like I know that part, and but because I grew up with like a lot of sisters,
I don't give a fuck. I grew up
like
with sisters. I have sisters. So
I'm listening. So I'm looking at the title of the show. Why worshiping women is a detriment to your game. So even though that I like women, I know like talk to me everything, I want pussy, but like in the same like on that same thin line, it's kind of like if they do something like even 1% like disrespect, that's when you know they got you, and that's how you get fucked up.
How old are you?
I'm 29. What's up?
Okay, Jesus Christ. Now wait, let's go.
What's the question? I'm confused.
I don't understand the question. What's the question?
All right, so my question was, I'm trying to remember. So you said that part.
Well, we answered about the worship.
Women.
Right. Yeah, you worship women. Yes.
Okay. So let's like give me an example, like a worship of women. I just gave you
an example. You're scared of women. You don't know how to talk to women. You don't know how to ask for what you want. If a woman gives you a piece of pussy, you're going to be happy about that shit. And if a woman says no to you, you're going to be fucking heartbroken. And everything you do is for women. I'm not going to say most of you. Yeah. The clothes you get is not because you want to wear clothes. You want to wear clothes, you think you'll get some pussy by wearing whatever the fuck you wear. Or your car, or your degrees, or your money. Because everything is about fucking pussy and not the man. That's what makes you worship women.
Okay, all right.
Does that make sense?
Another thing. So, I see you saying when you say that, like if a guy, do all that, if a guy do all that, the whole chorus from women. Okay, I got that part. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, I'm sure I had something. So how do you stop doing? Let's say if I was, how do you stop doing that?
Okay, you're 29 years old. So if you want to be a lawyer, you go to law school. If you want to be a doctor, you go to medical school. So if you want to learn game, you find one of these two guys on this channel right here, and you get under their tutelage to learn game, sir.
Right.
Okay. All right. So now I do have a coach there, which is named Lucario. I am under him.
Well, then.
So
okay, cool.
All right. So and I take his class every day. Trying to peep in and trying to learn more about women, but not. I'm sorry. Let me phrase that. Learn more about myself to how to interact with women, but. So I'm trying to see I'm trying to see if I'm doing that. I'm trying to see if I'm like.
All right, wait. Before
when I talk to women, I'm trying to see.
Stop. Before I throw it to Uncle Lucario, what I want you to do is I want you to go back and listen to your voice. When this is over, I want you to go back and listen to yourself and see that you really need to get with Lucario and get some fucking coaching.
Mm-hmm.
Some serious help. Lucario, you got it, brother.
Yeah, so wait, you said you was getting coached by me?
Well, no, not like one-on-one coaching, just program.
So get it right. You got to make sure, because listen, you got to get someone coaching, because the thing is, y'all can't be coming on here talking about, man, this and this and that, and I'm getting coached by you, and I'm like, well, if you was getting coached by me, then you would, you know what I'm saying? Like you would actually,
you wouldn't be moving this way,
right? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
So here's the thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What's the thing? Tell us what's the thing, buddy.
Here's the thing. I'm hearing the calls before you, and I don't have that much. I never been in these type of situations where girls come over and all that junk. So I'm thinking, okay, cool. So and plus anyway, I just never had that experience. And when I imagine myself if I was in their shoes, I'm thinking to myself, I don't want no fucking fool. So I'm thinking I don't want to. I should know better.
Caller, you don't have coaching for Lucario. So what you do is you bird watch Lucario. That's what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You watch the show and you grab nuggets and try to take notes from that, right? Right.
I guess, yeah.
Well, dude, okay, you're a grown ass man. You're 29 years old. Can you not articulate yourself?
Well, yeah, I can, yeah.
Okay, so the thing is that you're not under Lucario. You watch Lucario, and that's the problem. And see, you guys out here get little crumbs and nuggets from if the shit we give away for you is free, that's deep, what the fuck you think is gonna happen for the shit you pay for?
Exactly.
Oh no. I do pay for his program. I'm under his program. I pay
you on the Bad Boy membership?
You on the Bad Boy membership?
Yeah.
How long you been on the Bad Boy membership?
Well, maybe I started was it April or May? No, not May. I'm sorry.
All right,
March.
All right, brother. All right, we're gonna listen.
Almost a year.
Okay, brother. Just get almost a okay. Just get with Mr. Lucario and get some coaching, okay?
Yeah, you need some one-on-one coaching, bro.
One-on-one, okay?
Just get with okay. I don't have okay. All right. I don't have that much for it.
Okay, well, good. Well, hey, then go get a second job, buddy. Okay, well, take care. We got to keep moving. Okay, all right, guys. You got a question? Go and ask. We're about to wrap it up. You got any questions? Go and ask. But let me see. We got a few questions in here. Shout out everybody in there. I mean, people. It's sad that this is how you can tell people worship women. Because everything y'all make is about a fucking piece of pussy. And what is so crazy is how the fuck can you allow a woman to be disrespectful and lie to you, then tell you she's lying to you, and then you give her dick? How the fuck does that work, Lucario?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Y'all motherfuckers.
Dudes out here.
Yeah. And then they challenge us, but never challenge the woman. Okay. Let me see. Here he goes. He says, how do I set the tone when a woman comes back? You never had a tone. What the fuck? What are you setting? You never had a tone.
How do I set the tone when a woman comes back? What do you mean? Like, I don't.
Because
the thing is that if the tone should be set from the beginning. So she already know what it is. That's why a woman comes back, is because the tone has been set. And she knows what the tone is, which is why she's coming back to the situation. So you don't set it when she comes back. That's to be at the beginning. So basically give a woman orders and directions and flirt / smooth talk her in the process. That means you have game. And if she doesn't go for that, she doesn't want you. Can you elaborate on this? Well, that's the surface level part of it. But again, you can't. Okay. If somebody who's Chinese tells me some Chinese words to say, that doesn't mean I'm going to be fluent in Chinese. You understand? I'm just saying some words they told me to say to this other person in Chinese. So I don't really know what I'm saying. I don't really understand where where it's coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just repeating some shit. So it's not really about what I'm about, who I am, and it's not an internal thing. So yes, those things you could say that's part of it, but it still has to come from a place within yourself. This is what we try to teach you guys.
So so basically what he's saying is that you wrote a little paragraph, but for you to write a paragraph, the first thing you have to do is learn letters. And then from letters, you've got to learn phonics. And then from phonics, you got to put the two phonics together to create a word. Then you got to put the words together, create a sentence, and then put the sentences together. That's how game works. Area code 832. What's your question, sir? How can we help you? What's your name, sir? What's up?
Yeah, what's going on? This is Rashad calling from Texas.
How you doing, Rashad? How can we help you, sir?
Chilling. I heard what K-Zach said, man. That was some real shit about how he made the deal with the girl and met her halfway, and then she told him information. He had to dip out. That was some real shit that I could totally relate to, so I got to chunk him a 5 on that one, man. That's real shit. But it made me think back to what Lucario said. Lucario, I mean, I heard a video he said once before, I don't care what she said is the excuse. Is she coming or not? So that tells me that if a girl says she's on her period, she can't come, and I can respect that. Even though he didn't say that, I know that he would not let her still come, and I can totally respect that.
Right.
I want to call it on a conspiracy, and that's all I really want to call on for real.
That's what's up, man. Well, we appreciate the call, brother, but yeah, that's some real shit.
All right, thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, so again, the problem is always going to be this for you guys. And again, we're not saying women are a virus. I'm just using the analogy. If you have a woman in your thoughts and that's all you think about before you even think about yourself, you're always going to worship women. This is why most of y'all guys are scared of women. You're grown men scared to even walk up to a woman and talk to her because you see her as some deity or something that she can walk on water. She can, turn water into wine type shit. And y'all think they're special because you see, when you know you're special, women ain't shit until she proves her value and worth to you. And that's where y'all don't understand. See, a woman who holds the cards of her pussy gets around a real man. He yanks all that shit. That shit just tumbles because at that point, she's got to start working to prove herself to get on his roster. You guys are trying to get on her roster. Lucario, what say you, brother?
Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of times, the whole worshiping thing is them trying to get on her roster, is them trying to get on her program because they're like, I hope she likes me. I hope she loves me. I hope she wants me. And that's where dudes start worshiping. You see what I'm saying? Like, and it's crazy because women will allow you to worship them, and then you're going to keep worshiping them because they put you in that category as another worshiper. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why y'all get the short end of the stick. That's why y'all fucking go through this bullshit, have this run around, and then you want to point the finger and talk shit about the chick. It's crazy.
And I promise you guys, it sounds weird. When you can say no to a woman and tell her to get the fuck out, ooh, it changes everything. I'm telling you, I know it sounds crazy, but if you can tell a woman what it is and not give a fuck about the result, that gives you more power. But you don't understand that power because your reality is just all blurred. And the thing is, unfortunately, you guys follow content creators that make women God. Mm-hmm. Because you're tying a feeling and an emotion, whether it's lust, like, love, or hate, you're tying a part of you into somebody that you never even met before. So every woman that you learn to hate because they're modern women, or what they say, Gen Z now, or 304s or 608s or whatever the fuck you say, you're actually worshiping that. You're saying that you have so much power over me. You're going to dictate how I move to myself, Lucario. What say you, dog?
Right. You know, it's crazy that it's funny you say, you know, these guys that create these channels to worship women, you know, because worship isn't really just about you praising the woman. It's also you condemning the woman. You know what I'm saying? It's also you, you know, shitting on it. Because again, if you're focused on yourself and you know the game ain't about women, why are you complaining about women? You see what I'm saying? Like there's no need to complain about what a woman's doing, because if she's not doing what you want, you just replace her with another woman. You see what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah, I always ask and they can never call in and tell me. Okay, we'll just take a few minutes before we wrap it up. Can someone please, any of you guys, please call us and tell us what is so bad about a woman? What can she do? Like what is her power? What is so great and special about a woman that frustrates you so much that you believe that they're modern and what can anybody call us and tell us? Wait, please tell us what a woman problem is. Please.
Right.
And again, they won't do it, but they'll surely go on those other channels and be in those chat room and those message board. Those reply places and be like, yeah, you're right. These women ain't shit. We're asking you guys, can anybody tell us what is so fucked up about a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Because last I checked, Lucario, is she not allowed to fuck?
Right, exactly.
Suck dick? Is she not allowed to drink, do drugs, and party if she wants to?
No, because she's ruining herself. You know, she's not going to be able to pair bond, and she's not going to be a good wife, and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, these niggas is weirdos.
That doesn't make no. Hey, Linwood. Even if some can't cook, that's when you go on a field trip to the grocery store and get her some items and train her how to cook for you. I'm not training her to cook for the next motherfucker, but I am trying to get her a husband or a man, because I ain't gonna be that motherfucker. So but we already told. Look, if you gotta ask, you don't know. If you gotta ask, you don't know, buddy. So, but that's what I'm saying. Before we wrap it up, this is what I'm saying. A lot of you young men, I know you don't want to feel like an idiot and a fool, but this is your problem. You actually feel like women are bad. Like they're the enemy. Like they are just like do you understand? Women have been fucking since the dawn of time. Right. Have you understand they've been giving that pussy away? Orgies, threesomes, licking pussy. Why you think just because the internet started, all the women just started being bad all of a sudden?
Right.
Gentlemen. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry, Corey.
Terrible, man. But yeah, I think that's it. We're gonna
wrap this up, guys. We got guys. Car, what do you have going on? What you got going on?
Just guys, make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, go to masculineidentitymembership.com. Also, make sure you guys get the live stream tickets. You can still get tickets for the live stream for the seminar. And just follow me on Instagram at real Mr. Lucario. We'll make it happen.
Birthday month for me. We got discounts on all products. Y'all just go to themanmindset.com, click on my kick-ass birthday picture to see that. We do have the birthday package, over 30 hours of unreleased audios for you guys. Y'all can get that as a birthday package as well. Zag and I are going to be doing a show tonight. Our sex show is tonight. And then hopefully we're going to talk to, because we'll have Lucario on next week, but we're going to see if we can grab Miles and have him come on as a guest for our Pineapple show with myself, 50, Zag tomorrow night. So guys, we appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share, guys. Don't forget, like I say, DG, the Game Kings, gentlemen, go ahead and since the tickets are sold out, gentlemen, please go ahead and grab the video and all other stuff, and we will definitely kick it with y'all later, man. Y'all take care of yourselves. We out this bitch.